program. You're watching Sean Bike. My name is Sean Santa Maria. We're here at the bike shop. I'll tell you what's up. So this is my Lynskey, and today we are reconfiguring our Lynskey GR300. We're turning it into a true gravel race bike. Okay, as you can see, ang nakakabit ngayon race tires. I mean road race tires. In fact, these are TT tires, Schwalbe Pro 1. And we're preparing for a gravel race. Kakabitan natin ng Schwalbe pa rin. These ones, no? These are the G1s, all around gravel tires. Alright, 38C. As you can see, hindi siya super knobby, but you know it's gonna grip the ground. We're not going for a super knobby setup because I still want to maintain the speed aspect. Alright, what we have right here at the moment are 28s. Diba? Don't you just love the versatility of the Lynskey GR300? So, Ultegra group set natin with the Look Keo Classic 3 pedal. So you're gonna see this change mamaya. We're gonna use MTB pedals, and most likely kakabitan ko ng Shimano SPD yan. These are only 11 to 30 cogs. Diba? Pag gravel, usually you want to go big sa likod, but I may not do that anymore. I'm gonna keep the 11 to 30 setup. That's it. And maybe later on you're gonna see bags also. I don't know, I might put a bar bag in front or a saddle bag, because as you know, gravel races are self-supported. You need your CO2, you need your pump, and you need your levers, and I'll probably bring a brush and lube, because all that mud will compromise your drivetrain. So that's the current setup. You're gonna see a few changes later. Tara! So guys, coincidentally, nakakabit dito sa Niner na to, the very same tires na ikakabit ko. G1 all-round din na 38C. Let's take a look at this gravel bike, no? Pogi, di ba? And while we're waiting, mag-milk tea muna tayo. Let's go! Now we're testing for seating integrity. Of course, you're gonna use soapy water para madaling ma-identify kung may sumisikit. And that's the care that goes into setting up tubeless, eh. Alright, so theoretically, I do know how to set up my tires for tubeless, but I won't do it. You know, some things you just don't leave the chance. Some things you have to let the experts do. That's why we're here. Kasi if your tire does not sit properly sa wall ng rim, that could cost you everything. Tire integrity is everything. If you don't have that, wala ka na sa race. No matter how much you pump, kahit ubusin mo yung CO2 mo, daba pa rin yan. So kailangan doon sa eksperto. And this is how it looks. Ganda, di ba? Macho tingnan. So, this is not the first time na yung Lynskey ko ginawan ko ng gravel setup. You might have seen the other video where I put my other 38Cs dito, yung Vittoria ko na tan wall. Okay, and since then, pinalitan ko, binili ko sa 28s. And right now, balik siya sa 38s. Kumahol na yung aso, nakita tayo. So, this is what it looks like. The only thing to change now are my pedals. Naka-road pedals pa tayo. Huwag ka maingay masyado, doggy. I'm loving the ride feel. Of course, what you get is instant comfort by way of tire width. And the thing with tubeless is that you could go low pressure. And the pedals of choice are these ones. Okay, so these are the Crank Brothers egg beaters. Nakakabit ko sa MTB ko. So ito ang ilalagay natin sa Lynskey. And it was a choice between this pair and my other MTB pedals, which are Decathlon cross-country pedals. So mas traditional MTB look yon, where there's some kind of platform, tapos may clip-in system, the traditional SPD click-in system. And I'm going with these because of the format. No, yung mechanism niya is simpler, and ang mindset ko kasi is rainy season, diba? So mapuputikan tayo. Pag napasukan ng putik ito, it's easier to shake it off, and it's easier to clip in and clip out dahil mas simple ang mechanism. I imagine doon sa isa, pag naputikan tapos tumigas, you'll have to wet it somehow and brush it off. Ito, konting lubak lang siguro, matatanggal na, or konting tubig lang, maalis na. Our Look Road pedals will come off now to be replaced by the Crank Brothers egg beaters. We're out on the road again, testing our tires and pedals. We're feeling good so far, but as you can see, we're on pavement. Iba syempre actual gravel riding, but you know, if it doesn't feel good on pavement, it won't ever feel good on gravel. So ito muna. Later on, as we get there, let's look for a gravel trail. Marami naman dito malapit sa Daang Hari, Vermosa, Philinvest. So far, so good. And right now we're on the road. Actually, we're here at a gas station. Nakatigil tayo, karga muna tayo. And we're out to get some of the on-bike essentials such as CO2 and inflator. Aside from the cartridges, bibili ako ng actual na inflator. Wala akong inflator eh. Last time na nag-gravel race ako sa Bongabon, hiniram ko yung kay Junie, cheapskate, no? So I'm buying one of my own. Ang hirap maghanap online. You know, meron naman sa mga Shopee, Lazada, but I couldn't wait for a few days. Gusto ko instant. And sa Facebook Marketplace, ang hirap maghanap. So we're going to an actual shop. And I know that Two Wheel Nation, so we're good no? I know that Two Wheel Nation, dito malapit sa amin, has an inflator and cartridges. So we're going there. We have it, Two Wheel Nation. So I bought a Lizine trigger drive, and it comes with its own cartridge. And I bought 2 extra cartridges, just to be sure. And these are Crank Brothers cartridges. I'm gonna bring a saddlebag and let me show you some of the stuff that would go in here. We have chain lube, of course. Oh, by the way, I thought about bringing a bar bag. That would be bigger, but I just decided on using this smaller saddlebag, okay, para less hassle, less bulky, and whatever aero gains I can get from not using a bar bag, well, I'll take it, diba? So saddlebag tayo. Chain lube is super important with gravel races, right? So your chain will gather mud and dust, and mahirap magkaroon ng shifting issues, you know, so chain lube will address that. Okay, we have alcohol and band-aids. So meron tayong semi first aid kit. It's not a full-on first aid kit, but this will do the job for minor scratches or bruises. Okay na yan. Of course, yung binili nating inflators, we have the CO2 cartridges here, dalawa, and our trigger drive plus this one. So tatlong cartridge and one trigger drive. And we have wipes also. Super important ang wipes for me. You can clean bruises with this. You can wipe your face to freshen up. You can clean your chain with wipes, you know, clean your drivetrain. Multi-purpose. And we have these, pero hindi na sa bag to. We have our protein bar, carb and protein bar, and cramp fix shots. No, but these go in my cargo shorts. I'm gonna wear a cargo bib. One of the best things about gravel culture to me is the self-supported aspect of the gravel races. You know, I like the idea of you're out on your own, diba? Maraming pwede mangyari sa gravel races. You will most likely encounter an issue or two, and the nature of those issues is just varied. You know, you can encounter mechanicals, and that could be group set problems, that could be chain issues. You might break your chain, you might get a flat, you can puncture, you can get a pinch flat, and that's precisely why you want to go tubeless on gravel races, because rocks can be sharp, and you know, you might hit that so-called stair step at ma-pinch flat ka. So if you're tubeless, your sealant will just take care of that, and tubeless also means you could go on a lower tire pressure, so your tires can bite the dirt, it will bite the mud. Maganda yung kamot, kaandar ka. Okay, that being said, speaking of troubleshooting and bike trouble, I want to show you what's inside my tool bottle. Okay, so we're running tubeless, but you have to bring a spare tube. I'll show you my multi-tool muna. Okay, you gotta have a multi-tool. You gotta have a manual pump also. Okay, so we have our CO2 cartridges, we have our CO2 trigger, but you need a manual pump as well. Tire levers also, and bring the good kinda. These are B-twin. They're more expensive, a little more expensive than your flimsy plastic tire levers. These are plastic also, pero mas matibay. And your inner tube. Be sure that your valve is correct. So mostly naman Presta, no? And the tire size is correct. The inner tube size is correct. What else do we have here? I have a patch in here somewhere. So it's not in here. It's in the other tool bottle. Bring a patch also, and bring the tubeless plugs also, because sometimes your puncture might be a little too big for your sealant to handle, so you need those plugs. Alright, so for this ride we're doing 70k, 6 to 8.8 na tayo, and patapos na, we're going home. We're inside the village. We did Amadeo, so there was a lot of climbing, which meant there was a lot of descents also, and it did a little bit of gravel. I know this test ride of sorts wouldn't be enough. I'm gonna ride a few more days. No, but as far as this semi-long ride is concerned, the bike is performing well. The wheels have the integrity that I'm looking for. Hindi naman kumalas sa rim. That's a good thing, I guess. I had speed. Pedals are working perfectly. I think we're ready to go. It's a few more days before the race. Today is a semi-hard training day. Tomorrow will be a semi-hard then. And the day after that would be tapering na. No, and I won't ride for 2 days before the race. Looking good.